All right, well, today's the day. The CRP land is now done. So I can finally use this land for whatever I want. And it's been 3 years since we moved in, and I haven't been able to do anything out here that whole time. And it's just really nice to know that I feel like it's more mine now. Um, I have the tractor over here, the good old Ford with the sickle mower on it. And we're gonna try to go out here and mow this. I'm very worried about doing this because there's possibly stumps and small trees and a lot of things that could be laying out here that I don't know of. Like, just for instance, right here, there are just big logs laying here. Right there, and there's like a whole tree just laying right here. So it's going to be very interesting, and I hope I don't break anything that I can't fix. But, well, I can pretty much fix anything, but I hope it doesn't break a part that is hard to find or something like that. But under normal circumstances, I would probably just take my bush mower and mow this whole field first and make sure it's all clear before I use the sickle mower. But it's been a very dry year, and my brother really needs the hay. So that's really the only reason I'm trying to mow this with the sickle mower, so I can bale it. Which I guess I could bale the bush mower grass. I have done that before, but it's not near as good because it's broke up a lot and all the seeds tend to fall out when you use that mower. So this should be good, and hopefully we don't break anything. So let's get to it. So the problem we're having right now is there's a lot of little things like this in the ground that over here I can actually see, but there's a lot taller grass in places and I can't see them. And I keep hitting those with the mower. But luckily that built-in clutch on the mower working perfectly. Yeah, I probably didn't even need to put a shear pin in that pitman arm because this thing is working perfect. So whenever it gets stuck, there's a spring point pressure on it and it just spins this. So it makes a loud noise, but nothing breaks. But I keep hitting these little tree stumps like this. I don't know if it's a bush or a stump or what, but it cuts them off, but every once in a while it'll hit too many and then it can't go through it and it just stops. I'm gonna keep going and we'll see where we get. Grass in there. Well, I've made one round. I went around the outside. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'll tell you what, this field is a lot bigger. It's actually double the size of the other one. So, yeah, I'm only really getting to maybe about half of it because of all the trees, but yeah, so I think I'm gonna make a few more passes the other way and then I'll get back to you then. Well, we had a little break when I was out on the field. It's not really a break, it's just this ball joint thing here popped out again. So this is just loose and it's supposed to be on there. So I put this bolt through here, but as you can see, the washers have just kind of gotten loose, I guess you could say, but they're just completely bent. And I guess that's what made it loose. So I honestly have no idea how to keep this on here. I don't know how it keeps coming off of there, but it's crazy to me. So gotta fix that and then we'll get back out there. last night, I was able to finish up mowing that field, at least what I could actually get to where there weren't trees. I noticed about halfway through that the sickle mower was having a tough time cutting through all those trees. And as you can see, we've broken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blades. So my goal today is to try to find some of those and replace them. And honestly, I'm probably just gonna replace, if not all of them, a bunch of them, because they're all in really bad shape. All right, so I decided to take the sickle off and look at it, and as you can see, it's in very rough shape. There's a lot of broken and chipped teeth, and this end one is all bent up and has huge chunks out of it. And unfortunately, I didn't get that, and I didn't realize this end one was different than the rest, so I didn't get one of those. So I was able to find 20 of those, which is, this is actually all they had, so I don't think that's actually enough to do all of these. I honestly haven't counted how many there are. And then I also got a rivet kit, which comes with different lengths of rivets. So I figured out how to do this. I got this in the vise here, which now it's not really in here, but so I got this one broke here. So I'm gonna set that there, get resting on the back, and then hammer right here. Like that. And it just shears off the rivets. I've gotten all the blades removed off here that I want off. These ones were a pain to get off because I actually had to drill out them all the way because they were so sandwiched in there and it was very difficult. So I drilled those out, but I eventually got them. So there's some that are still pretty like chipped up and stuff, but I got all the bent ones and worn ones off that I thought were not that good. I want to have a couple of extra in case I do break one, I'll be able to replace it. And I also did find at the local hardware store, we had one of the end pieces there, so I'm going to be able to replace that piece too. So now we are going to get these blades out, get them on here, and then hopefully I have the right rivets. I'm getting these all put on. These ones were a little bit more tricky because these new blades are quite a bit thicker than the old ones. You can kind of see the thickness difference. They're almost twice as thick, I would say. So hopefully they'll be a little bit more durable too. But yeah, so since this is kind of sandwiched in here, I kind of had to hammer them in and line them up, but they got in there. And then yeah, I got these 3 done, that one done, and one down here. This was the first one I did, but I got like, I don't know, 6 or 7 left, and then the new end one as well. I'm gonna do the worst ones now, and then I'll have 5 extra ones, so if I break any of these other old ones, I can replace them when they break. Or when the store gets more in stock, I can go buy some more and then just finish doing all of them. But quite honestly, I probably won't need to use this again this year anyway. But for now, I'm going to finish getting these on here. But I think that's gonna be it. I wasn't planning on putting this in this video anyway, so it's kind of boring just putting all these on. So that's gonna be it. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.